Hi and welcome back to C1Risk training. Today we're going to show you how to add internal controls to the C1Risk platform. If you're a new customer or if you're just beginning to build out your compliance workflow on the C1Risk platform and you have existing controls that you may have kept in spreadsheets or another platform, you can very easily bulk upload those to our system. So we're going to show you how to do that today. Otherwise, you have a couple of different options in front of you to actually write those controls directly into the platform. This also applies for external auditors as well as you're reviewing. If you're doing a SOC 2 Type 1 report, for example, you can write the internal controls directly into the platform, or you can give us that SOC 2 Type 1 report and we will upload those internal controls for you. But let's start with that bulk upload. So we're going to get into the platform today and show you how all this works. So starting from the platform, just the easiest way, what you can do if you want to do a bulk upload, we're just going to click on Support Center here in our menu. And in here, then we'll just search for internal control, maybe bulk. And there you'll see the template will come up. And this will give you your template here. You can just download this. It's a very simple Excel spreadsheet. This will give you the format that you can use. Note that it does provide an explanation of each of the different information sections that you can provide. These map to the different fields in the internal control in our system, and then the actual spreadsheet itself for uploading. So there's a full set of instructions for you to prepare this, or we can work with you to make sure that this all gets shipshape before you send it over to us. So once that's done, then you can indeed just email us at support@c1risk.com or contact your account manager, or you can actually submit a ticket directly through this system here, and we will get these controls uploaded for you. We have a maximum 2-week SLA turnaround, but we generally do it much faster than that. This is a very simple process. Okay, so if you're not bulk uploading, you have a couple of other options available to you. So note that your internal controls are kept in the compliance module. And this is your library of all of your different types of internal controls. So you can just very simply, you can start to build here by adding a new internal control. So that's one way you can do it. That's a 1-by-1. That's a little bit hefty, but that's a possibility for you. But the quicker way and perhaps a more comprehensive way is to go to your GRC library and select the obligation that you actually want to write these controls against. So we'll just do, let's do AICPA today. And we'll go to the control library. And then we have a really quick thing that we can do here. Again, a couple of options. So first, one option is to just go into each of these controls here. And then we can write the internal control directly from the control library. The benefit to this is, of course, that we have the control framework right in front of us here. So we can look at that, and also for most of our control frameworks, we also have guidance written into this for how to actually write an internal control and the type of evidence that the control will likely require. So there you can build out your control from here. So that's another 1-by-1 way. And then the second benefit of this is once you've written this internal control, it will automatically be mapped to your control library, to the relative control framework here as well. So you don't have to do that additional step of having to map that you would have to do if you wrote the control in here. Okay, but now here's the third and fastest way to do this. And this is really the way that we recommend it. So just going back to that control library for AICPA. Basically, what I'm going to do is I can create an applicability rating here, so I can select all the controls that are applicable for me. So that could be one step that I want to take here. That's a very simple process. Just by selecting the ones, I can do that as a select tool or select the ones I want. Then I can change the SOA to applicable. And then once I've done that, what I can do is I can actually filter by applicability. So I'll just take the ones that I've said yes to. And now what I can do is I can actually highlight all those again. And now I can, now you see how we have this option, copy to IC. So I can just click this. And what that's going to do is it's going to take all those controls over to internal controls for me in our internal control system. Now you can see they've actually been populated here, or if I wanted to, again, I could just segment by AICPA here. Now I see all of my controls that are applicable. And then again, what I can do is I can go into the internal control. Note it is mapped to that control requirement. This is generic, obviously. So then what I want to do is go into edit here. This has given me, this has actually copied what was written in the SOC requirement. So I can either just, I can delete that when I need to, or I can go below it and I can just start typing out my description of how I'm going to implement that control. Okay, so that's another quick way to do it. All right, so those are the 3 ways that you can create internal controls very, very quickly in our system, either via that bulk upload or manually from the actual platform itself, a sort of a 1-by-1 or a not quite so 1-by-1 variation for you. So plenty of different opportunities for you to get your compliance set up easily and quickly in the C1Risk platform. That concludes our training for today. Thank you very much.